Hello everyone, welcome back. So we are in another CSWE tutorial, and in this tutorial we are going to do part modification. So the part is something like this, and we need to convert that part into this part. Okay, it's pretty challenging question. So material type is plain carbon steel, thickness is 0.25. If we have a thickness, it means this is a shelled part, right? So at the end, as usual, we need to measure the mass of the resulting part. I mean this part. Okay, this is the standard views of given part. Okay, looks nice. I mean it's a complex as well, and we have a complex shape over here. So what we need to do, we need to convert, modify this part to get this type of geometry. Okay. So the skills and techniques to convert from this part to this part is important over here, and is important for real exam as well, since you might have something related to this part in the real exam as well. And it's challenging because you don't have any feature history. It's imported part, it might be step file, it might be IGS file or other part files, doesn't have any feature history. Okay, let's go ahead and check our part. So as you see, we have a part, and we can go ahead and check the section views, and we have a thickness over here and this small radius that might be an issue in the future. Okay, let's go ahead and try to see how we can modify this given part to something like this. Yeah, maybe you will have more information regarding parts, like let's say some dimensions, thicknesses over in the drawing, but over here it's not needed. You just need to convert the part from here to here. Okay, just try to think about how you can convert the part, I mean change the shape of the part from this to this, and then keep in mind that you don't have any feature history. You don't know how this part is created. You don't know how you are going to change this part using standard tools. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to see. And since you see that, first try to analyze the pattern. Over here you have this single pattern over here, and you have a kind of multiple patterns, like you have for the same type of shape. Means this part is created something using a circular pattern feature, right? And keep in mind this. And if you have a shelled part, first try to get back this shape into full solid body. Try to do that first. Let's go ahead and try to see that, and then I'll go back and try to analyze our part. In order to convert the shell part into solid part, since you don't have any feature history, I need to open a new sketch on this bottom face of this part, and I'm gonna go ahead and select this face. Let's go ahead and try to select inside. I'm gonna go ahead and make it convert entities. Okay, and no need any dimension. Okay, let's go ahead and try to use extrusion over here. Okay, the back, and I'm gonna go ahead and select up to body. Okay, let's go ahead and click OK, and section view, and as you see, part is full geometry right now. Okay, and as I told you before, since we have a pattern feature, I need to get the pattern feature. I need to get a pattern feature. As you see, this side looks like the same pattern over here, right? This side. Therefore, I might need to cut this shape somewhere from here. And since we have a 4 pattern feature, let's go and try to do that. Actually, it's good to cut the feature, the part from here. In this type of questions, they require you, let's say, they ask you to use a couple of tools, like split feature, like a pattern feature, like using shell feature, controlling shell features and shell commands and so on. You need to understand those tools properly. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use right now direct editing and split command. And let's cut the part into 2 halves. And if you select this consume cut bodies and select this side will be consumed, means we will have left only this side. Let's go ahead and try to click OK, and I'm gonna go ahead and select this and hide the line. Okay, we cut the part. Split command is beautiful command. As you see, you can cut anything, any solid bodies using that command. Okay, we have this. This is good now. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and use a circular pattern. And over here, we need something at the center, right? Or we can use this edge as well. But you just keep in mind that you have this axis as well. You can, as a direction, you can go ahead and select axis and also bodies. I'm gonna go ahead and select this body. And over here, I'm gonna go ahead and select 4, since we have these 4 shapes, as you see. And I'll go ahead and click OK. So we somehow get the geometry. It's like as you see, it's like that easy, but to find how to do that might take some time to figure out just how to get the shape something like this from the previous geometry. The next, we need to use combine. These type of questions requires like combine command, requires to use shell feature, requires to use split command, maybe requires to use some delete phase, delete keep and body. So generally you will deal with direct editing tools. Just keep in mind that. Okay, we got our geometry over here. The next step is just to use the shell command. Let's go ahead and try to use features and also shell, and I'm gonna go ahead and type 0.25 over here, and I'll get rid of this face. Let's click OK. Okay, we get rid of that face, so this is done. And I'm gonna go ahead and change the material to plain carbon steel. This is just to check with you. I'm gonna go ahead and put this part to my GrabCAD account. You can go ahead and download from there, and then you can compare your answer with me. If you did a good job, probably you will do after watching my tutorial. And just to check your answer, and the mass is 14.42 grams. Let's go to section view just to verify. So this is good now. We have a nice shell. We have a nice shell from this side as well. You can check from here. It's nice. Okay, guys. So this is one of the important question type that you might see. Maybe you might not see, but keep in mind that you can see in this CSWE exam a lot of different question types, something like this, something like multi-body parts, but all those part modification questions require the same standard. As I told you before, controlling the shell feature, using combined tools, and also using patterning. You will be able to use the patterning feature. You can go ahead and check my other part modification tutorials like impeller. That's the same type of question. You just remove 12 you go from 12 fins to 15 fins, and you don't have any feature geometry. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Please like and share my tutorial for wider audience. And if you have any questions, please comment below. I'm happy to answer all of your questions. Thank you.